To solve this data sufficiency question, let's consider each statement separately first, then together if necessary. For this question, we want to know if this expression b times t to the xy power is an even number, given that x, y, b, and t are all positive integers. So before we look at the statements, let's first examine this expression b times t to the xy power. B times t to the xy power is going to be even if either b is even or t is even. So if we can conclude that either b is even or t is even, that's going to be enough to answer the question, and we'll have sufficient information. So now let's look at the statements. Statement 1 says that 3.5 t minus 2 is even. That's equivalent to 7/2 t minus 2 is even, which means that 7/2 t is even, because subtracting 2 from an even number will give us an even number. So if 7/2 t is even, then we can conclude that t is even. Statement 1 alone is sufficient. That means we can eliminate choices B, C, and E. Now we're down to choices A and D. Let's examine statement 2 and see if we can get somewhere. Statement 2 says B over T is even. Well, if that's the case, then B has to be a multiple of 2T. If B is a multiple of 2T, then it follows that B has to be even. And once again, we have sufficient information to conclude that b times t to the xy power is an even number. So statement 2 is also sufficient. So we can eliminate choice A, and the correct answer is going to be choice D. Each statement alone is sufficient. It's worth noticing, by the way, that we didn't really even need the information about x being y over 5 plus 2 or t being b over 7 plus 4. We didn't need that information to solve the problem. We could do it much faster without even using that.